Hi, and thanks for checking out Christianity 101, where to start after you first believe. In this video I'm going to cover 3 things. First, why I wrote a book on getting started as a believer. Second, who the book is for and how I hope it'll help you. And third, a quick overview of what you can expect once you've got the book in your hands. Let's have a look. All over the world there's a growing movement of God. Thousands are awakening to the call of Jesus. What is missing for many is a guide to getting started in building a relationship with the Lord based on His Word and who He is. Christians who are new to the faith or who have decided to go all out for Jesus are left with some interesting questions. My aim for this book is to encourage people who are thirsty for the truth. As we've been going out to pray and preach the gospel, we've discovered many of the same questions among the people we meet, regardless of their experience with the church. How do we hear from God? How do we learn who God is? Where do we go for good teaching? Do we have to go to church? Where do we find the truth? How do we know what to believe? Is God interested in me and how I live? Does Jesus promise an easy life? How can I be effective as a Christian in today's world? And what's the difference between a believer and a Christian? With the rapid growth of the church, there are an incredible number of teachers. It's hard to know where to start. Who do you trust, and how do you test those teachers? This question is also important in the traditional church. A great revival is happening in the personal lives of believers. For disciples of Jesus, lukewarm is no longer an option. Where to start after you first believe is a brief exploration of some basic principles that will encourage you into the scriptures and enable you to live a life in the fullness of all that Christ has done and prepared for you. The book is a breath of fresh air to the emerging church who are not concerned with mere traditional religious habit, but are driven to obeying Christ and His teachings. The content is a call to pursue Jesus in every facet of life as we seek Him in all things. While the book is primarily written for new Christians, it's also recommended for established believers, believers committed to the Bible above their own experience, and followers of Jesus Christ. It could be challenging for Christians from very religious traditions or fundamental movements, but it is an encouragement to anyone seeking to learn from and grow to be more like Jesus. Once you have the book, I hope you'll be encouraged as you find a few introductory concepts and important foundations for reading and understanding the Bible, as well as some key concepts normally missing in discipleship training. From understanding humility to learning to test all things and what that actually means, all the way through to walking daily with the Lord. The content is built to establish you as a disciple of Christ, living for eternity. I believe we should put the Bible on a pedestal and change our lives to look more like what we find in its pages. We must pursue a life like that of Jesus, not judging ourselves against others around us, but by Jesus and His commandments. Test yourself to see if you remain in the faith. I hope Christianity 101, where to start after you first believe, will bring you closer to our understanding not of who I think God is, but rather of how to read His Word to discover who He says He is, even when your pastor or your teacher or your own experience don't quite match up. The Word says God is not far off to those who seek Him diligently. Thanks for checking out the book. It's on Amazon Kindle Unlimited and also available as an ebook at foreternity.church. I'll be building more resources online in the next few months, including an intro to the biblical gospel and first principles of Christ. I welcome all feedback. Please email me directly at living@foreternity.church, leave a comment below, or find and follow us online. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe for fresh content. For now, grab the book and let me know how you found the content. I'd love to hear how it may have helped you draw closer to the Lord. God bless you as you continue your journey with Him. There's nothing greater than walking every day with Jesus.